Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's One Gamer and his dog here. Today we're talking about the Nintendo Switch, which I got to play last week. I played last Friday. They done the sort of Thursday evening, they done the, let me just get it. I need that. They done the sort of, announcement, they done the full reveal of it. And then on the Friday morning, I was at Hammersmith Apollo where they had the UK premiere and we got to play it for the first time in the UK. So I played it and I've got some views and opinions about it. Too long, didn't watch the full review opinion. Am I buying it? Yes, I'm buying it. I've already pre-ordered it. That's already sorted. And I pre-ordered it with Zelda. Breath of the Wild as well. My reasons for going is as the console as a whole, from what I played and what I saw, it was very much what the Wii U should have been all them years ago, 4 years ago. It's what kind of the Wii U should have been. Now I understand if they would have made this kind of console back then, it would have probably cost a lot more. So I mean, Nintendo Switch is £280 in the UK, which is pretty good price, for a brand new console, especially with the portable nature of it. But overall, with what I'm getting, with what you're getting for it, you're getting a console that's going to play out at 1080p on your TV and 720p on the screen, and you do get to take it on the go, and that's all great. But it was, you sort of look at it and you go, with the Wii U, which is one of my favourite consoles of all time, and that is a bold statement to make, and I'm not making it willy-nilly, but the Wii U is generally, it's probably in the top for me. It's definitely in the top three. Sometimes it pushes it into top one. And I think, and the problem with the Wii U was that it never got the development support that it should have got. There was a lot of potential with that console with the second screen technology. There wasn't a lot of third parties that done a lot with it. There were some indies that tried to do some stuff with it, and apparently based on some of the news and opinions that came out from some developers, it was a very hard console to develop for, and Nintendo were quite tricky with developing for it. But there was just so much potential there. Penny Arcade done a great comic, I think, after it first came out, about making a Dungeons and Dragons game with it, where the DM controls it on the screen and the players use the TV. So the DM can start draw out and plan out monsters and maps, and then the players have to use it on the big screen. There was, there's things like that. There's so much you could have done. There was a shame that there weren't more role-playing games that really utilised the second screen with maps and inventories and things like that. Why we never got a Professor Layton console version, I don't fucking know. Why that console didn't have the DS and 3DS library virtually, I have no idea, because it was just made for it. Games like Professor Layton, one of my other favourite games, Hotel Dusk, on the DS, probably a bit of a tricky one because you had to put in portrait mode to play it. But there was just a lot that really could have been done with the Wii U console, and I really love that console. It's got a great set of games on it. It's got a great library. It's a very small library, but it's still got a really good library. It is, and I've wrote articles about this for the Express, which you could probably find. I'll probably be putting links to everything up here and in the description below. But it was a console that didn't do. Maybe I should just do this video as a rest in peace Wii U video. Maybe we should split this into two parts. Shall we split it into two parts? Let's split it into two parts. Let's talk about rest in peace Wii U, and then we'll get onto the Switch. Because I think kind of what I'm talking about with the Wii U, it kind of makes sense with the Switch. So with the Wii U, it is a great console. Really, absolutely loved it. The library was great. They had some really great games. Splatoon is brilliant. Splatoon is really one of the funnest games I've played. There was a lot of issues with it, and it's kind of synonymous with, I think, Nintendo with the Wii U. A lot of potential and a lot of things that failed. I reviewed pretty much the last 2 years. I've reviewed all the major titles that come out on the Wii U for the Express. So like with Splatoon, great game, and I really like the way that they released a lot of the packs, weapon packs, as it went along, and map packs and stuff like that. Wonderful support throughout the year. For paying £40 for the game, you felt like you were getting your money's worth as it went along, because it was a lot of what we call DLC, but it was like free DLC. And also with it as well, but there was problems with Splatoon. There was things like, not being able to change weapon. Once you set your weapon, that was it. You had to go all the way back to the main screen to change your weapon again. You couldn't easily change your weapons to adapt to situations. The lack of voiceover communication through the actual game itself. I know that's Nintendo's policy because they don't really want the general public talking to each other, and I've got to admit, I kind of make them right at some points. Yeah, so I can't probably do like not being able to speak to people. The Wii Splatoon, great game. Mario Kart 8, astounding, really great fun. The online that was brilliant to set up. It's my pick up and play game. Play it for a couple of hours, have a wonderful time doing it. They released 2 really good map pack DLCs where you got a lot of different tracks in it for it. New cars, new characters, just what DLC should be. Mario Maker, which is an achievement. Such a simple concept, great game, hours of fun you can get playing through that. But you do need the help of the communities and the forums and YouTube videos to find the best maps to play. Super Mario 3D World on it, really great fun. Can't dispute it. Beautifully coloured. I mean, Nintendo do something really well. They make really good first party titles, with the exceptions of Star Fox. Star Fox was atrocious on the Wii U. Absolutely terrible. Control system was bad. Graphics were just poor, and I'm not normally one to go about the graphics, but sound was all right-ish. It weren't all there. Paper Mario Color Splash, great RPG game to finish off the game. Yoshi's Woolly World, loved that game. Really fun platformer. Had a lot of fun playing it. Wonderful charm, great colours, great scenery. I described it as, personally myself, I described it as my first platformer. I know some other reviewers said it was really hard and challenging. I didn't find that way with Yoshi's Woolly World. What else is there we can talk about? The Zelda Dynasty Warriors game, which was brilliant. It was to a certain extent a Dynasty Warriors game with a Zelda skin, but that was just what it needed to be. And as well, the other great thing about the Wii U was the amiibos. I absolutely love the amiibos. I've got a large collection of them now. I'm constantly picking them up. I pick up like one every month, maybe 2, depending if the prices are going well. And with some of the amiibo support you get for games, like a lot of it is just silly aesthetical qualities. But then there's things like Shovel Knight, where with the Shovel Knight amiibo you get to do 2-player. The Splatoon amiibos to get little mini games during the loading screen, which was actually a really good idea on their part with the loading screen mini games. But the console itself was lacking a lot of things. I mean, a guy I used to work with back in the day when the Wii first came out, he described the Wii as GameCube with motion controls, which is kind of true. And then with the Wii U, it was to a certain extent a HD Wii. It didn't really push any back. It could have pushed a lot more boundaries. It had the potential to. It didn't get it in terms of sales. No one really, it didn't do large numbers, so there wasn't, the large market for publishers to work on it. But it's one of my favourite consoles. I mean, at the moment we're currently redecorating our house. I'm staying at my mum and dad's, and I've got my Wii U in the room in my sister's old bedroom we're staying in, and we haven't got a TV in there, but I've got the second screen, so I can sit there and play Super Metroid throughout the night, which I'm just having a great time doing. And also, I'm getting to play. I can't even remember. What am I doing? I'm doing Super Metroid. I'm doing Super Mario World. I've done Link to the Past. It's funny that one of the best things about the Wii U is the old games you get via the virtual console, but what are you going to do? Really great console. Loved it a lot, and it's sad to see it go. And it's been taken over now by the Switch. And the Switch I will describe as... it's what the Wii U hopefully would have been back then. Again said, because they get the price down. But the console itself, it's very pretty. I like the design and style of it. Let's go through the games and what I actually played in order. Okay.